Hey everyone, welcome back to another episode of Unlocking You 2.0. This is Spencer Bonin, your emotion and body code practitioner, and we have Balwinder Marwaha, your transformational leadership coach, coming together again for another episode here. I hope everyone had an amazing Halloween weekend. I know for us, it's one of our favorite holidays of the year. So we, as you saw with our fancy costumes last time. So today's episode is we're talking about how to find your inner gift. And because every single person that's on this planet has gifts. They have reasons why they're here. They have something inside of them that we really want to get that out of them, and how have them share that with the world. So today's topic is all about helping us find that and how we can bring that out of ourselves. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to throw it right over to you, Bally. What's going on? How can we consciously figure this out?
Thank you so much for that, Spencer. So, when we talk about inner gift, what we really mean is everyone has a calling, and you weren't just meant, we weren't meant to come onto Earth and, you know, go through school and do something and just, get a degree and work a 9 to 5 or, whatever it is that most people do. The reality is that we all have something that we can share with the world, whatever that may be, whether it's a talent, maybe it's artistic, maybe it's in a sport, maybe it's drawing, it could dancing, it could be something creative.
Yeah.
The thing is it's already inside you. You yourself have this already embedded in you. And, like I said, it could be creative for you, it could be something different. But let's start with this. So let's say inside you already, you've got this creative talent. There's this ability, whether it's creativeness to invent something, whether it's creativeness to draw things, whether it's creativeness to dance or perform or teach people how to dance and perform or teach people how to draw, whatever it may be, there's something inside you that's already there, that's been there with you all of your life. And maybe at one point in your life, you had it and you used it, but for some reason it's worn off or you've lost it and you're not sure how to get it back. So let's talk about this a little bit, Spencer. So you've got this creative side tucked away inside of you. There's a trapped emotion called creative insecurity. Let's talk a little bit about that. And what does this really do, or what happens when you've got some sort of talent or some gift, what I'd like to say, inside you? It's on the creative side, but you've got a trapped emotion of creative insecurity.
Oh man. Well, let me just say, creative insecurity is my absolute, like, in all the stuff I've done, creative insecurity is one of my favorite emotions to release, period. Because quite
Mhm.
frankly, us as people, like we were talking about, we're designed to create things in our life, right? If you go to like a massive multimillionaire and you're like, oh man, how did you attract that business? They're going to look at you like you're a crazy person. And they're going to be like,
Yeah.
well, I created this business, right? And
Mhm.
that goes for creating a business, creating an income, creating a relationship you want, creating the love of your life or the love life that you want, or whatever it is. But it also reflects in creating artwork, creating a dance routine, like anything. A lot of people see this as like writer's block, where there's a blockage there in that creative process, and a big reason for this could be creative insecurity, and it could be from your own. You could create this energy on your own. You might have gotten it inherited from a distant ancestor or something like that, or it could have been
Mhm.
something that was absorbed from someone else. Like maybe you were a 3-year old or a 5-year old, and maybe your parents or maybe one of your teachers or something was really struggling to create something or write an article or draw a picture or whatever, and they felt it so powerfully that you just happened to be around for it, and boom, it gets stuck in you.
Yeah.
It's something that really hinders that and blocks that creative process. So I hope that
Yeah.
answered that question.
No, that totally does. Thank you so much
Good.
for that, Spencer. So the next part I want to talk about is these gifts, these hidden talents, whatever it is that's within us. I want to talk about the heart for a moment because every single person I've met to date in this world has a heart. I've yet to meet someone who doesn't have a heart. Now, I'm
Yeah.
sure there's a couple out there that don't have a heart and they've got a machine that's doing it for them. But everyone I know has a heart. And deep within your heart, there's something that you're truly passionate about. There's something that gets you excited. There's something that whenever this happens, you do the happy dance, or you feel really good, or you get super pumped up, or whatever it might be. And you may not realize what that is, because you haven't experienced it in a long time, or maybe you've never experienced it and you're just not sure. Hey, what is that? What is it that's in my heart that gets me super excited, or gets me doing my happy dance? And it's really hard to figure out sometimes. Hey, well, if you're telling me I've got this gift, I don't know what it is. And I hear that all the time. It's people will be like, well, what do you mean I have a gift? Well, you have something that the world needs. You were brought here, and I truly believe this, that everyone is brought onto this earth to serve, in one form or another. And yes, we work our jobs and we do our careers and we do other things, but the reality is that there's something within us that allows us to serve. And some people serve through, maybe their gift is as a teacher and they're teaching, and that's their calling, and they've really found that. But the reality is if you don't know what it is that's in your heart that gets you excited, that gets you doing that happy dance, that makes you jump with joy, you need to talk to us, because you may be happy in your life. I'm not saying you can't be happy without knowing this. You may be happy in your life. You may be working a great job. Maybe you're making good money. Maybe you've got a great family, but you're still missing this small piece. And it's like that final piece of the jigsaw puzzle that, you've made this 1,000-piece puzzle, but that last piece, you can't find it. It's not there. And you can't figure out what it is. And well, that's something that we can help you with. So, when it comes to knowing in your heart what that true calling is, that mission is of yours, what gives you that true joy and happiness and allows you to serve the world. Because the reality is our heart comes with love, and there's no limit on how much love we can give out to the world, or we can share with others. It's exponential. It never ends. It's infinite. The question is if you're having a hard time giving that or sharing that with the world, or sharing your gift, that's where we need to connect. And so, Spencer, talk to us about something called the heart wall, which really prevents us from feeling all those things I just talked about.
Absolutely. And thanks so much for that, because it is a massive, massive piece in what we're talking about. And quite frankly, this one concept, this one idea, this one discovery was the thing that really kind of caught my attention when I first started Emotion Code Body Code. I've dealt with a lot of modalities out there. This is the first one that ever mentioned something around the heart wall. And what's really interesting about the heart wall too is that as soon as you hear the word heart wall, there's something inside of you. And I know you who's listening, as soon as you heard heart wall, you're like, what's that? I need to know about that. And the reason is because it's this energetic, subconscious system, or the subconscious reaction from your body, or it's like a defense response from your subconscious that wants to protect you from kind of getting hurt again. So I know out there we've had these experiences where maybe we get heartbroken in some way, like we get broken up with, or maybe we had something we're really, really going for and the rug got pulled out from underneath us. All these different experiences where there's actually like this heavy feeling on our chest. Well, every time something like that happens in the Emotion Code Body Code, we get these trapped emotions we're talking about. Well, what the subconscious does is it actually uses that energy and forms a barrier around our heart. And what that does is it exactly what you're talking about. Our heart has a mission inside of it. It's our epicenter of love for both giving and receiving love. It's connected to, it's always in communication with the other aspects of our body, our organs, all that stuff. So this really extremely powerful organ, or second brain, some might even call it the primary brain, but we're not going to get in there. This is almost
Yeah.
barricaded with these energies that are consistently kind of like putting it in a bunker. And so now you're going through life, and your body is or your subconscious is putting these things here, and it's desensitizing you to what you like and what you dislike out in the world. So something that might have really lit your fire before, because of these past experiences, because of these heart walls, you don't feel that anymore, because you're going through, and we've talked about this a little bit before, but you're basically living your life through a bunker if you have this heart wall. And they're claiming 93% of people have this heart wall. And what we can do in the Emotion Code Body Code is we can find these emotions, we can extract the emotions and start breaking down that wall, which then makes it so you're actually feeling things again. You can feel what really makes your heart sing. You can,
Mhm.
and dance and all the stuff that you're talking about, right? We can go in there and we can break down those walls so that you can actually experience your mission. You can have more abundance. You can have more energy. You can give more love. You can receive more love, and all this different stuff, because we're physically removing this energetic barrier there. So I hope that explains the heart wall, and we can get a lot more in depth into this, but that's all I'm gonna cover for right now. But if this is something that you feel like you struggle with, maybe like have a hard time connecting with other people, whether it's receiving other people's love or giving people love, or you feel you have a block in abundance, or you just have no idea what your mission is or what you want to do, a heart wall could be a massive, massive thing, that is going to make an extremely big difference in your life if we can get in there and extract it. So, with that, what else is going on consciously, or what else would you like to add, Valley?
The reality is we could sit here and talk for hours, Spencer, about finding your inner gift. But today, I really just wanted to bring out the two things, and the two important things is there's a creative side in people that have that gift and talent that you need to find within you, but there's also that your mission. What is your mission in life? What are you wanting to accomplish? What do you really want to do while you're here on Earth? How do you want to serve the world? And if when we talk about either of these things, you're not sure, you haven't found your answer yet, or you're not sure that the answer you have is the right one, well, then you need to reach out to us because we would love to help you. We're very fortunate to have found our mission. And what we're doing right now is sharing it with you. This is our mission. We want to help people become the best version of themselves. And we absolutely love doing this. So if this is something that you would like in your life, you want to know what your true passion, mission, calling is, what your inner gift is, connect with us. We'll give you a complimentary coaching or healing session. We'll find out what it is that you really are missing in your life and figure out what we can do to put in there. So, with that said, send us a message if you'd like to chat some more. We're always available. If you'd like a complimentary coaching call with the Inside Out Institute, an organization that Spencer and I are both with, you can find the link in the description. And really, you'll be able to change your life and take it to the next level. And that's why we call ourselves, Unlocking You 2.0. If you want to know more, check out our website, leadyourideallife.com. There's a couple of awesome short videos there that you can watch and see of what will really truly happen to you once you go on this journey. And aside from that, if you want to find out more, we've got this awesome webinar coming in. We've actually got uh, a few amazing new offers, and four to be exact, because everyone is in a different part of their journey. And whether you just want to get started or whether you're just ready to go and transform your life and you want to write a book and influence the world, we have something for you. So this Thursday night, check out our webinar at www.2020recoverymanual.com. This webinar truly can change your life, and it has for so many people. We'll talk about some of the things that are missing in your life, how you can find them and get them there, how you can really take the 2020 and throw it behind you because it hasn't been the most wonderful year, um, and just change your life for the better and really find your true passion. So, with that said, Spencer, anything you'd like to add?
Nothing at all. I think we've covered that. All I can really say is just, if you're at all interested, what we've got as far as just options for the different stages that we are in our lives. Like it's just incredible. So you definitely want to check out our webinar there and check out that website to really kind of just understand kind of what's going on and what we're doing and how we want to change and impact the world. And and how you might even fit into that, or how might you just want to get the healing and everything yourself, right? So definitely something we're checking into. You've already covered that. I'm not going to go any further. With that, guys, thank you so much for checking it out today. We will see you again back tomorrow, and I believe we're going to be interviewing one of our clients for tomorrow. So I'm really excited about that. And then we'll see you guys tomorrow morning. Talk to you guys later.